Chan suggested, okay, I am showing you, okay, many of you have got invitation today, right? So I'll just show you how the invite will look like this. Okay, so this is how you receive the invitation. Okay. So you can, what you can do, you can just accept the invitation. Okay, so it will ask like this. Okay, you have to accept this. The very first time it will ask you for this permission, okay, authorization. So you have to accept this. So you are redirecting to myapplications.microsoft.com. Okay, it's completely fine. Okay, no worries. Okay, so by default it is redirecting to this, not an issue. So what you have to do, you have to go to, okay, you can open a new tab on the same tab. You can just go to portal.azure.com. So once you accept the invite, you are supposed to go to this portal.azure.com. Okay, I'll share the ID in the chat. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to do. So this is our dashboard. You will be getting a screen like this. So this is from where we do all our activities. So you can also verify. You can just search for subscription. You can search for subscription. Yeah. And you can see subscription here. Okay, so if I'm not able to see, so what I should do, okay, the same issue some of you might have faced. Okay, right click on the profile. Okay, click on the switch directory. Okay, you have to switch to EduNet Foundation. Okay, EduNet Foundation. If you are not able to see the subscription, go to the directory and switch to EduNet Foundation. Okay, so you can see here EduNet Foundation, helvinamg@outlook.com, EduNet Foundation. Okay, now if I go search for subscription, okay, you can see pay as you go. If you can see that pay as you go subscription, that means you are good to go. Okay, so that's it. So we have some activities lined up for today. So what I'm going to do now, we'll do a quick revision of what I have done yesterday, okay, creating a virtual machine. So can anybody tell me what do you mean by a virtual machine?
Hello, sir.
Subscription
We
is
can
not.
call like a virtual copy of a physical machine.
You can
Sir, can you
call
repeat,
like
sir?
a virtual copy of a physical machine. Okay, I agree.
Hello,
I did
sir.
not got that subscription.
Ma'am, those
Sir.
who haven't got subscription, please add it in the cloud sheet. Our team is working on it. Okay, so we are not taking
Sir,
any
can you
queries
repeat, sir,
further.
once again? Login process.
Okay, sir.
Login process. Can you repeat, sir?
Yes, sir. I'll quickly tell it. Go to your
Thank you.
email ID. You will get that accept invitation. Once you click that, you will get a new tab. Okay, where you have to accept it. Okay, you have to authorize Azure Cloud for using your email and profile details. So you have to accept it. Once you click accept invitation, you will get a new tab. There also you have to accept it. After that, you have to go to portal.azure.com. After that, you have to go to portal.azure.com. That's it.
Sir, where we have to type portal should have.
Just type, just add a new tab and type sir portal.azure.com.
Okay. After that, sir.
Yeah. After that, we are going to do. You can follow me, sir. Yeah. So I have a request to all of you. Okay, please do not create any resource group. Okay, please use FTP 10 for all hands-on activities. Okay, and resources will be cleaned after the session. Okay, so don't worry. Yesterday's things we are not going to use today. All the activities are independent. So don't worry. We are not retaining any resources on the cloud. Okay, if you have any concerns, please provide it in the cloud sheet. Okay, and please try to avoid personal messages because we are getting 20, 30, 40 messages per day. We may not be able to reply to all. Okay, so thank you for understanding. Yeah. So as somebody said, virtual machine is nothing but a virtual copy of a physical machine. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. So we are getting a full-fledged computer which is created with the technology virtualization, and we are creating it in the cloud. Okay, so I'm quickly going to create a virtual machine. So how to create a virtual machine? From the home screen, If you can see the services virtual machine here, you can choose that, or you can search for virtual machine. Okay. So those who are clear with the process of creating virtual machine don't need to repeat again. Okay, you can see many are already created. You don't have to repeat again. Okay, those who couldn't create yesterday or had issues in creating, you can try with me. No issue. Okay, so create. Okay, Azure virtual machine. Okay, first option, create Azure virtual machine. Okay, I'll go a little fast. So these things we already discussed. So pay as you go subscription. Okay, so this is the configuration screen. You have to choose FDP 10. Instance details, I told you, you have to name it like this. Yeah, your name plus machine or anything so that we can identify who created. Okay, and use a region. Okay, you can choose any region. Okay, can anybody tell me what is this availability options? What is the significance of these settings? Availability options.
Means if the space is if the space is there on the cloud of that particular zone.
Okay, so what is the
where
significance?
we are
What should I
creating
choose here?
no infrastructure redundancy required.
Infrastructure
Yeah. So basically, I told you this
Redundancy
is like,
required.
yeah, this is like making redundancy. Okay, making duplicates. So why?
Duplicate.
Because if there are duplicates are there, it's a kind of backup mechanism. We call it as fault domains. Okay, fault domains. So if there are more fault domains, that means there will be more uptime. Our machine will be always available. Okay, so that will be adding on to the cost of subscription. So we won't choose that. Security type will go with standard. Okay, and yesterday we had choose Windows. Yeah, Windows 10 Pro. Windows 10 Pro I'm using. Yeah. So which size we were suggested to use? Can anybody tell me which size?
B.
B1S.
Yes.
B1S.
Yeah.
B1S.
So yes. Thank you. So you may not be seeing B1S here. So you can click on see all sizes. Okay. There you can sort it. Okay, VM size you can sort it. Okay, the second one will be B1S. Second one will be B1S. So click that, and there is a button here. You have to choose that below. Select. Okay. There are B series, D series, depending on the cost factor of it. Okay, so I'm using B1S. So some people may not get this B1S here. Okay, you may not be able to choose it. So what you should do in that case? Can anybody tell if you are not able to see B1S there? If you're not able to choose B1S, what is the solution? What is change the region, as simple as that. Yeah. So why it is happening? For each region there are particular machines allocated. Okay, so that's what we are changing the region and fixing this. So it need 12 characters minimum, as we discussed yesterday. So what is this inbound rules? Can anybody tell me what is the inbound rules?
Which allows traffic to a virtual machine.
Yes. So which kind of traffic you want to allow to your virtual machine? What type of connection you want to allow to your virtual machine? So by default, it will select RDP. What is RDP?
Remote desktop.
Remote desktop protocol.
Yeah.
Remote
So
desktop protocol.
Yes, exactly. So this is a proprietary tech by Windows. Okay, so somebody was asking if you're using Macintosh or Ubuntu, you may not have this RDP. Okay, so this is pre-installed in all Windows operating system. It may not be available in other systems. You may have to install by yourself, or you may need to depend on other third-party client softwares. Okay, so using this RDP protocol, we are going to make a connection to our virtual machine from our local machine. Okay, so licensing you have to accept here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to waste time on any other settings. Anybody's talking?
Yes, sir. Sir, in inbound, in my VM inbound port, RDP is not showing. It's showing HTTP 80, HTTPS, and SSL.
Okay, make sure you choose Windows operating system. If you choose Ubuntu operating system, it will be different.
Okay,
It will be
sir.
showing SSH.
Thank you.
Yeah. I will show that also today. We'll quickly show how to create a Ubuntu machine also and connect that also. We'll quickly see that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, there is nothing much changes we have to make in disk networking management, anything. Okay, so I will directly try to create it. Okay, directly shortcut review create, I will try. Okay, so because all these settings I have explained to you in detail yesterday, so we won't waste time by repeating the same. So I'll quickly create it. Okay, so I'm directly review and create. So if at all any issues there, it will show me that validation issue. Okay, so I'm just trying to review and create it. So what is happening in that validation phase? It is checking that all the settings we have given is correct. Okay, valid. Yeah, so it is loading. Validation is passed. So validation is passed means okay, you are ready for giving the deployment. Okay, my cost is little higher because of the region I have chosen. Usually it will be less than ₹1 per hour only. Usually it comes. Okay, because I choose Australia, I think this is a little higher. Okay, so I'll just go. Okay, everything is fine. Just verify. Okay, now we can submit for deployment. So I'll click create here. Okay, I'm submitting for deployment. Okay, so it will take few minutes. Okay, if many people are trying to deploy, it may take longer than what we expect. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So why do we get the error saying that the resource is not available? I mean, in the last step when we say go to resources, yeah.
Somebody must have deleted your resource. You'll get an error page because somebody must have deleted your resource. That's why.
Sir, resource
when
is
have
only
you
the
tried-
FTP can.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand. Resource group is that only. If you tried in the early morning or odd times, okay, somebody from admin side might have deleted it accidentally.
Okay, sir. Yesterday
Yeah.
I just installed 4 times and every time I was having this problem. Okay, sir. I'll just create today now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
During the session time, nobody will delete it. Okay, after the session time, it may get cleaned. Okay, so that's the problem.
So does that mean that every day we have to create, every morning we have to create this process?
No, ma'am. This is just a revision. Okay, we are not going to discuss virtual machine today. We are discussing a different concept today. Understood.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm getting in deployment details. I'm getting status as conflict for the resource I created just now.
Okay, conflict means somebody else have used the same something similar to your name or something. It should show the status as running.
So what should I do right now, sir? If it is conflict.
Shashank, is there any fix for showing conflict or should ma'am need to create again?
Ma'am, you need to create again with different region and please try to give a different name to your virtual machine. Proceed with the thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Halvin, sir.
Hello.
Yes. One at a time, please. Yeah.
Okay. Sir, actually, yesterday I followed the steps that we were doing. And what happened? Validation was done, deployment was done, but the last phase of remote connection, that was not successful from my side.
No worries, sir. No worries. I am showing a different method for remote connection. Just be patient. Once you deploy, I will show you.
Okay.
Okay. I think.
Second point.
Yes.
And now, as we are going through the steps that we had yesterday, I'm also trying to create a new virtual network because the previous ones are flushed out. So now, in that basics, I'm just getting project details and instances. The remaining fields that you have filled that are not here at my end.
Okay. Can you put a screenshot of what you're seeing? We'll check it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so it's taking longer than usual. Okay, so what we can do instead of wasting time.
Helen sir.
Yeah.
Helen sir.
Yes.
Sir, I got a restricted tenant as the output for me.
Okay, restricted tenant has output. Can you share the screenshot, sir, in the chat?
1 second, sir.
Okay. Okay. All of you,
Hello,
it's
sir.
taking little time. So what we can do? Okay. Let's try to create a Linux machine also. Okay. Parallelly, we'll create it and keep it. We'll use it later. Okay. So just same procedure. I can repeat.
Sir,
Okay,
where can I
just
share the screenshot, sir?
in the chat, sir. In the chat.
Okay.
Sir,
Helvin, sir, I have
sir, I have
shared
a
that
question.
issue with fields.
Yes. Yes. So
I
let
request
me just.
all the participants to please let Halvin do the things, and then you can follow. Halvin, just go slow, and all the faculty members, please follow Halvin. It would be very difficult for us to simultaneously doing the practicals and solve your queries. So once all the things are done, then you can ask your queries. Halvin, you can proceed with the virtual
Excuse
machine
me.
of Ubuntu.
So can
Yes.
you
Yes.
please give me some idea? Next topic will be started at what time?
As soon as we finish this
And
one.
we are starting. This virtual machine will be with Ubuntu, not with Windows.
Okay.
Sir, Helvin, sir, I shared the screen. Please share it in the chat.
Halvin, start with the virtual machine.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So yeah, please
sir,
go with the activity. We will be taking the police later. Please cooperate with us because it will delay for others. Also, it will be inconvenience. Okay.
So what is the case if the validation failed is shown?
You have to go back. You can see the details. You have to go back and change the region or the size or whatever is causing the issue for validation.
Oh.
To choose the resource group FTP10. Okay. So virtual machine name. This time I'm giving Helvin's Ubuntu, Helvin's Linux anything. Okay. You know, Ubuntu is nothing but a Linux. This one. Okay. Ubuntu I'm using. Okay.
Sir, how
So
to get this window again? Hello, sir.
just search virtual machine in the search bar and just create virtual machine. Same process, same procedure. Go to virtual machine screen, click create on top and get it. That's it. Do it in a new tab. Okay. Do it in a new tab. Okay, my deployment is done here. I'll come back to this. We'll keep it for deployment and we'll come back and connect this one. So my Windows machine is submitted for deployment. Now I am going to deploy a Linux machine. Okay.
I'll check, madam, 1 second.
Yeah. So I'm giving it as name like this. Okay, let's choose a region, a different region. So now infrastructure redundancy, a security standard. Okay, all the settings are same. Okay, please understand that all the settings are same here. I will tell you where the change comes. Okay, the change comes when you change the image here. Okay, I'm going to choose Ubuntu Server 22.04. Okay, Ubuntu Server 22.04. Okay. Yeah. So size also I'm going with B1S only. Okay, B1S, I'm going with B1S. Okay, you can do along with me, no issue. Please make sure you use a different region. Okay, don't use the same region. So you may get error. So try to use different regions, but make sure you are choosing the setting. Availability option should be the same. Security type should be standard. An image you can choose Ubuntu Server 22.04. Okay, so you can see here to come down. Okay, now you can see here administrator account. Okay, there are two options, SSH public key and password. So what is SSH? It is secure shell protocol. Okay, where Windows use RDP protocol for remote desktop connections. These open source operating systems usually go with SSH. Okay, so this is another approach to make remote desktop connections. Okay, so RDP is not supported here. So you can create a key and you can connect using that. But I would say go with password option, which is more convenient for all of us. Okay, so we can give username and you can give a password. So what is this username and password? This is the admin login credentials of your Ubuntu virtual machine. Okay, there is nothing new here. Everything is same like yesterday. Only thing, we're changing the image here. Okay, and if you come down, okay, you can see here inbound ports. Okay, inbound ports, you can see by default it is showing 22, port number 22, that is SSH. Okay, so that means Windows we use RDP to make connection, Linux we use SSH to make connection. Okay, so if you want to connect to this Linux operating system, Linux virtual machine, then you need to use a software called Putty in your local machine. So I have already shared that Putty installation link in the chat in WhatsApp. So those who have not installed Putty, I kindly request you to install Putty. Okay. So here also all other option. Okay, only this is different SSH and this authentication type and this image. Okay, rest everything is same. Okay, so what we will do, we will submit it for deployment. Okay, we will submit it for deployment. It will take some time, and we will go check our Windows machine. We'll try to connect our Windows machine. Some of you are having issues in connecting the Windows machine, so I'll just reverse it with a different method. Okay, so you can just go next. Okay, just make sure okay everything is fine. Okay, virtual network is created, inbound rules. Okay, you can quickly go with the default settings. Okay, there is nothing new here. You can see, just verify it. Everything is same. So apart from basics, we are not making any other difference.
Excuse me, sir. So please repeat the steps once more, actually.
Okay, go to basics. If you start, click create virtual machine, you'll get the screen, configuration screen. Subscription, pay as you go. Okay, resource group, FTP 10. Virtual machine name, give your name plus Ubuntu or Linux or anything, just to identify. Region, choose a different region. Don't choose US3 itself. Okay, choose a different region. Availability option, no infrastructure redundancy required. Security type standard. Image Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, VM architecture you don't have to change. Okay, and
Sir,
yes, ma'am.
sir, slowly, sir. Not catching you. Please slowly.
So, ma'am, this is already discussed. I'm revising it. Okay, the second time. That's why I'm going fast.
Okay, even though, sir, you're not completing, no, sir. Please.
Okay. So we can do something, ma'am. Can you take a screenshot of the screen and do it? You can do that.
Alvin, repeat one more time slowly.
Okay. So subscription, you have to choose pay as you go. And resource group, you have to give FTP 10. Okay, we know that there is no other resource group. We are using FTP 10. And virtual machine name, just like how we named yesterday, we have given Helvin's machine like Ganesh machine like that. You have to use with your name. You have to name it. So this is nothing but identifier. And region where you want to deploy your virtual machine. Okay, which region of Azure you have to deploy it. You can choose anything. You can choose Asia. You can choose US. You can choose India. Anything. So it depends on your region. There will be a fluctuation in the final price. Okay, and also there will be little latency issues. Okay, but not an issue as of now. And availability options, we are going with no availability option. We don't need any backup in the zone. We don't need any backup in that data center. We don't need any fault domains. Okay, because it is a costly affair. So we don't choose it. And security type, we have to go with standard. Okay, everything is same. So just now we created a Windows virtual machine, same settings. Yesterday also we created same setting. Nothing new is there. Okay, then when we are choosing image, choose, okay, you can choose Ubuntu. Okay, if you are not seeing Ubuntu, you can search there. Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu server 22.04. Okay.
Sir, excuse me. Yesterday we used the Microsoft, no? So today just we are using the Ubuntu. That's it, no? Nothing is difference is there.
Difference will be there when we try to connect. Okay, that is a different approach to connect. That is why I'm showing Ubuntu also.
Hello, sir.
But in the settings
So
wise, there is, yeah, Putty is used for connecting to this Linux machines. The settings wise, there is only difference here, but the connection method is different. Yes, ma'am. Somebody else was asking.
Sir, I have passed the validation, but one query is showing you have to set SSH port open to the internet.
By default, by default, it will be open only, ma'am. If you haven't changed anything, then you can go ahead. Don't worry.
Okay, I can proceed, right?
Yes, yes. It might be giving a warning that it is open for everybody. Yeah, that is okay. No issue.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I'm having one query.
Okay, sir.
So in that virtual machine creation, which virtual machine I should select? Azure virtual machine or Azure virtual machine with preset configuration, or Azure Arc virtual machine?
Azure virtual machine, the first one, sir. In the drop down,
one.
the first one. Yes, first one.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so what is this warning you are getting means anybody who have IP address of your virtual machine, they can try to connect. But obviously you need to give your authentication details, okay, user account details, as simple as that. Okay. So choose image and choose the size. I kindly request all of you to mute. Okay. Yeah. So make sure you are using standard B1S. Okay. Then administrator account, choose password. Okay. Don't go with SSH public key. Choose password. Give your username and password there. The password need minimum 12 characters. And please remember your password. Yeah, yesterday somebody was asking, can we reset the password? Yes, you can reset from the machine page, but instead of that, just try to remember the password. Inbound rules, by default, it will be SSH. Okay, secure shell protocol. So this is a mechanism how we are trying to connect to our virtual machine. So only this basic page you have to worry. Nothing else you have to change. Don't change anything. You can directly go for review and create. So if you notice, yesterday we were getting a license agreement here, last step. But for Ubuntu, there is no such license. We know that it is open source. So since Windows was proprietary, we were getting a license checkbox. So is it clear, ma'am? Somebody was telling me to repeat it. Is it clear for you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Sir, my question is, we have this, you have shared the link for this putty utility. So there are some package files. So which particular one
you can,
we need
you
to
can
use?
go with .exe. In the alternative binary packages, there will be .exe. In that 64-bit also will be there, 32-bit also will be there.
Okay,
so,
Helvin,
yeah.
Helvin,
Excuse
show
me,
them
sir.
a demo to download a putty.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we use Windows in place of Ubuntu?
No, ma'am. We are doing the practical for Ubuntu. Windows we had done yesterday. Now we are doing for Ubuntu.
Windows, I will
Please
show
let
them
all the steps completed, then we can take up your queries. Alvin,
Yes.
please go.
No. My question is that can we use in Windows also in place of Ubuntu?
We can use it, ma'am, and we had done virtual machine with Windows yesterday. Now we are doing with Ubuntu.
Okay.
Sir, could you please scroll up your screen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference? Is there any difference in using these two, or we should prefer only one?
There will be a difference, ma'am. There will be a difference in connection.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me,
Thank you.
sir. Excuse me, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Sir, today. Yes, sir. Sir, when we are going to start our today's session, because can we take these queries in the can you take in the afternoon, because afternoon then we will be having another meetings, those who have completed.
Yeah,
because otherwise session would be delayed, sir.
Yeah, I wish the same.
Kind request, sir.
Yeah. I also have the same request to everybody.
Yeah, please, sir.
Please
So afternoon you can go ahead.
Yes. So please do
So after
let me.
deployment, what should be done?
1 second. Okay. So I am just reviewing and creating it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm giving my Linux machine for deployment. So if you remember, we already have a Windows machine deployed. Okay. So for that Windows machine, somebody has having issues in connection. So I'll just show you a different method. Yesterday we used a remote desktop connection, and we connected it. So I kindly request all of you to mute. Please mute. Yeah. So this is submitted for deployment, my Ubuntu one. Okay, let it happen. So if I switch my tab, okay, remember we started with the revision of Windows machine. Okay, so it is deployed.
Helvin, go with the Linux first. Complete the Linux.
Okay, fine. So, but it will take some time for deployment, Shashank. So I thought we can use the time for Windows.
So
Or I can show the putty one.
You can ask show the putty demo.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah, that will
somebody
be
was
good, Putty,
asking.
because that download also
Yeah.
will be.
Yeah, yeah. You can simply search Google for putty download. Okay. The first option you will get putty.org. So what is this putty? It is an open source software. Okay, for making SSH connections. Okay, so you have to since Windows is proprietary tech, putty is not there by default. Okay, so you can see the developer details, everything there. Putty.org. Okay, so you click on the download putty here. So go to putty.org. Click download putty.
So just to make myself clear, we should download putty only if we are using Ubuntu.
Exactly, correct, ma'am.
As
Yes,
the-
yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Windows machines have RDP. For that, you don't have to install anything in a local machine. It's there in all the Windows. Okay. So if you're using a Ubuntu or any Linux flavored virtual machines, that case you have to go with SSH, okay, protocol instead of RDP protocol. For that SSH, we are using a client software called Putty, P-U-T-T-Y, Putty. Yeah. So once you click the download button, you will be coming to some website. Like
Once again, you please repeat it now. That last what you said, SSH, when we will use, sir? Just repeat it once.
SSH we will use for open source operating systems, Linux flavored operating systems.
Hello?
Okay, whenever we are using the Ubuntu, then we will use the SSH.
Yes, yes.
Linux.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So yeah, so yeah, if you click this download button here, okay, so in the putty.org, if you click putty download button, you will coming to a page like this. Okay, Chirag Green and org.uk. Okay, don't worry, this is the official website only. So yeah, this download page is confusing for some of you. So what you can do, usually this MSI file also should work. Okay, MSI Microsoft installer file also should work. But I checked today morning, this was unavailable. Okay, the page was not found. So what you can do, you can go for alternative binary files here. Okay, alternative binary files here. Okay, so I'll zoom in here. So you can see 64-bit, okay, x86, 32-bit, okay, x86. So you can choose whichever one you want based on your system. Okay, if it's 64-bit operating system or 32-bit operating system, you can click this putty.exe. Okay, so you can just save it. That's it. It's a very small file. Okay, hardly 1.5 MB, 1.6 MB. That's it. Okay. So if I double click, okay, you don't have to really install it. Okay, it's a directly executable file. It's a very small file. So if you double click on the downloaded file, you will be getting a putty configuration window like this. Okay. So any doubts in downloading putty, anything?
No, sir.
Sir, I am window user. Sir, I am a window user. So do I need to install putty?
Yes, you have to, man. You have to. I am also a Windows user. That's why I installed.
Sir, I have
sir?
with Mac, so I'm not able to do any such kind of software.
Mac in Mac, you can go to that what you say Mac app. This one, store Mac Store. There you will get RDP. Putty, I'm not sure whether there is a Mac alternative. Let's you can check
also
here.
the other two, the SQL one and the other one, Power BI also. So will not be able.
Yeah, I have to have a check on that, man, because I haven't tried Mac. Okay,
Yes.
let me check during the interval time. If I get any link, I will share in the chat.
From the alternative binary files, which one we have to download? 64-bit.
Putty.exe 64, 32. It depends on your operating system, man.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hiran, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Sir, I downloaded the version called X64-bit x86 that is above, which is listed above alternative binary files. Is it?
Okay,
Is that
no
okay?
Yeah, if it is running in your system, completely okay. No issue.
Yeah, it's running, sir. Running.
Yeah, no issue, no issues.
Yeah.
Sir, if you allow all the participants to tell like this, no, this FTP will never happen, sir. You keep this question and answer session after 1:30 p.m. It will be good for all because 545 participants are there.
Yeah, and I
You
understand your
repeat the
concern, sir.
steps. Maybe
And
if you want to repeat, you repeat it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, no problem. But don't allow participants to tell in between, sir.
yeah, I'm just making sure, sir, that they're done with this. That's it. So that we can go to the next step. I'm not taking everybody's queries. Okay. Yeah, I understand your this one. So if you are done with installing this putty, okay, what we can try go and connect it in the putty directly. Okay, so my machine will be deployed by now. Okay, yeah, you can see that deployment is completed, Ubuntu server. So as usual, go to resource. Okay, so some people ask me like, okay, I closed this window. Okay, I didn't see that deployment is completed. How do I know? How do I get back to my machine again? So that case, you can directly go to virtual machines from the Ubuntu, Azure homepage. Okay, you can directly go to virtual machines here. Okay, so from there also you can search and find your machine. If I search Helvin, okay, so a lot of people have this issue. Okay, so you can see Helvin's machine, the Windows is working already. Okay, operating system Windows. Helvin's Ubuntu, okay, operating system Linux. Okay, both are working here. Okay, so if at all you close the tab, don't worry, you can go back to your machine like this. So once you select your machine, okay, this is the overview page. Okay, so once you select your machine, you'll get to this overview page. Okay, so in this overview page, just make sure, I'll just zoom and show you. Yeah, status is running. Okay, just make sure your status is running. That means your deployment is successfully completed. So now the next step, we are going to make a connection from our local PC. So what you can do, you can go to this public IP address. You can go to this public IP address and copy it. Okay. Okay. So overview page. Usually you can see many options are there: start, restart, stop, and all. So somebody was asking yesterday, do we need to stop it? Yeah, if once you are done with your practical, if you can stop and delete it, okay, I would appreciate that. Okay, so if you're done with your practical, if you can stop and delete it, I would appreciate. But we are also doing from our end because there are so many people are creating, sometimes very difficult. At night and all, I saw people are performing. I appreciate your curiosity, but if you're doing at odd timings or something, please make sure you're also deleting it.
So my validation is showing failed actually.
Just
during
read the
create.
details. Yeah, just read the details, ma'am, to what error is coming and try to rectify it. It's self-explaining errors. Okay, sometimes the region you have to change, sometimes that size you have to change. Just read the error, go back to basic settings and just modify it, try again. Yeah. So I am copying the IP address, launch your putty. Okay, so putty is like this. So you can see here, maybe I'll use my magnifier. You may be able to see. Yeah. So you see, this is my putty. I'm just zooming and show you putty configuration. Okay, just paste your IP address here. Okay, host name or IP address. You no need to change anything. Okay, port, SSH, everything, keep the default. No need to change anything. Just paste your IP address here. Okay, then click open. Click open. Okay. Once you click open, a terminal window will be opened. Okay, a black color terminal window will be opened. Also, you will get a security alert. Okay. So yesterday also you remember when we are trying to connect using RDP, we got a similar screen where we have to confirm. Okay, we have to confirm that we are connecting to this server. So here also there is a security alert. You have to accept it. Okay, so paste your IP address in the putty screen, click open, and in the coming window, click accept. Okay. Let's zoom out and show. Yeah, so it will be something like this. You get a window. Okay, you will get a security alert. Just accept it. Okay, so now there's something interesting here. That is this Ubuntu servers, or in general, all the Linux servers are CUI, okay, command user interface. They don't have a GUI by default, a graphical user interface. So yesterday, Windows, we were seeing the startup screen, all those things. Here, you won't be seeing any such things. Okay, so here, this putty window, okay, this terminal, you have to type your username and password. Okay. But one thing you have to remember when you are typing here, Okay, so I'm clicking here. I'm typing my username. Okay, username means authentication what you're given there while you're setting up your virtual machine. So I'm typing my username. Okay, login as Helvin. So basically, this is a login screen. So Helvin at the right, the IP address, password. Okay, for Helvin, for login for this virtual machine with this IP address, what is the password? Okay, so my password is test at the rate 1234567. So I'll type it test at the rate 1234567. Okay, remote side unexpectedly closed. Okay, one second, I'll just repeat it. Just do it again. Okay, start the putty, paste your IP address.
Excuse me, sir.
Click open. Okay, one second, sir. Let me finish this. 1 second. So login as my username. Okay, the password you may not be seeing typing the password, but yeah, it is getting typed. So test at the right 1234567. I'm typing it plus enter. Yeah. So now you can see you are getting a success message. I'll zoom and show you. Yeah. So once you type the password, okay, it may not show you you're typing, but it is there. Okay, those who are familiar with Linux system, you might be knowing it is like that how it works. So just type the password and press enter. So you'll get a screen like this. Okay. So in the screen, it's like a welcome screen. Okay. You can see welcome Ubuntu 22.04. And these are the things, etc., etc. These are the basic statistics. Okay, you'll get all the detail. And below, you are getting the terminal. Okay, you can see that Helvin at the right, Helvin's Ubuntu. Okay, previously it was showing IP address. Now it is showing the virtual machine name. So if you get the screen, that means you have successfully logged in. Okay, so once you get the screen,
Sir,
you are
it's showing
successfully logged
access
in.
denied.
That means
I'm
your
facing one
password is
problem,
wrong.
sir.
हाँ भैया
Excuse me,
So-
sir, I'm facing one problem.
Tell me,
And
sir.
when I'm trying to put my password, message came that remote site unexpectedly closed network connection.
That's okay. That's okay. That is because we sometimes we take more than required time. No, you can try again, sir. Not issue. You can just try
Okay.
again. Yeah, yeah.
Try again
Sometimes
means
that
I
happens.
can detect the password or enter
No. Close
IP
it
address in
and
my
start
putty.
putty again. Yeah. Start putty again.
Start putty again. Okay, sir.
किसी में था ना एक में
Okay. Please mute yourself, faculties. Yeah.
Sir,
So
please
one-
tell once again for Windows where to
Yeah,
paste the icon.
Yes, sure, ma'am. I'm doing it. So let's finish this Linux. Okay. So I hope it's working for all. So see, don't expect any other startup screen or nothing. Okay, if you're seeing this message, welcome message, and if you're seeing like this, okay, this is mean you got access to your Ubuntu server. So this is CUI, command user interface. So if you want to install anything, you have to do that apt-get command, Linux command. You have to update the system. You have install the packages. Everything we will be doing from here. Okay. So now I will just show the Windows connection again with a different method, and I will just wind up this. Then we'll go for the today's activity. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. I am
Sir,
typing the
actually, it's
password.
showing
but
validation
on
failed,
the screen,
and
nothing
reason
is
was
coming and
One at a time. Ma'am. Yeah. Tell me, ma'am.
sir, actually, it's showing a validation failed, and it's showing the error that it exceeding the approved total regional core quota.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So that means you have to change the region and try again, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. We discussed it yesterday, the same thing. Yeah. Yes, sir. You had some doubt.
sir, I am actually typing a password, but nothing is appearing on the screen.
It won't come, sir. It's okay. It is typing. Just believe putty. It is there. You just type it and click enter. Okay. It won't show,
Then
but it
after
is there.
I'm pressing enter, it is mentioning access denied.
Access denied means your password is wrong. Try again, sir. So just because you're not seeing on the screen, you must have repeatedly typed or done something wrong.
So which password to be given there?
Which password we are given for our administration account? When you're setting up virtual machine, you given no username and password under the authentication administration. The same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Login password of your operating system. Yes. login username and password. Yeah. So we are running out of time. So I'll do one thing. I'll switch to Windows machine. Okay. Switch to Windows machine. Yeah. If any queries are there, we'll take it for that Ask Me Anything session, I think. Yeah. So see, I already deployed a virtual machine on Windows also. Okay. So I'll go here, go to resource. Okay, so the same procedure. Okay, usually what we do, copy this IP address and search for remote desktop. Okay, this is what I told you yesterday. Search for remote desktop. It is pre-installed in all Windows. Paste your IP address. Click connect. Okay, then click more choices. Okay. Use a different account and enter your username and password. Okay, this is a method I discussed yesterday. So I'm going to show you another method. Okay, I'm going to show you another method.
Sir, it's being too fast to understand because at the same time we are trying, because yesterday there were some issues, like for me, I couldn't, like deployment was done, but this remote connection thing was not done. So
Yeah, no issues, sir. So why
yeah.
I made it fast, because this method was already explained. Okay, so I'll go slow, no issue.
Okay.
So yeah, no issue. So the first method for connecting Windows machine, copy your IP address. Okay. Search for remote desktop in your start menu of your local machine. Okay, your computer. Search for remote desktop. Okay, open that. Okay. Paste your IP address there. Yeah. You can see here remote desktop connection, computer. So there you paste your IP address and click connect. Click connect. Okay. Yeah. So you will be getting a login screen like this. So the most of the issue people face here, people directly type the password of your machine here. Don't do that. See, your machine's username is not matching here. So my machine username is just Helvin. Okay, my virtual machine username is just Helvin. So here it is showing Helvin MG. Why? Because this is my local account. So by default, the login screen take the local account name. So what you have to do here, click the more choices. Click the more choices option.
Sir, I'm not getting this option.
More choices, no? Yes, I know that. I'll show you the second method for you. Don't worry. Yeah. So click the more choices. Okay, you can try the second method, ma'am. Give me 2 minutes. I'll just finish it. Yeah. So click on these more choices, and you can see here, use a different account. Use a different account. Okay. Then you can type your virtual machine username and password here. Okay. Okay, then you can connect. Okay, I'm not connecting here. Okay, I'm not making the connection right now. I'm not connecting it.
Okay, sir, what you have said accordingly, I have tried. I have
May I
pasted
know
that
the
copy
reason, sir,
and
why?
hello.
Yes, sir, complete it. Yes.
Yeah, and I clicked on connect, so I got a error message that the remote access to the server is not enabled. Means there were some reasons that it has listed. One is that server is not enabled. Another is remote computer turned off. Remote computer is
Issue,
not
no issue, no
available
issue.
on network.
Yes,
So
no issue. What you have to do, sir? First step, if you are facing an issue, just go to your virtual machine page and make sure it is running.
Okay. Yeah, it
Okay.
says it's running.
Okay, just refresh the page and make sure. Okay, by mistake, if somebody have deleted or something, so just refresh the page.
Web page. The
yes,
web page.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
excellent.
okay.
So refresh and make sure it is running.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Still, if you're not able to connect, when we are configuring, you might have missed that RDP setup somewhere. Okay, so in the basic screen, we have to give that RDP permission, right? Inbound rules. So if you miss that inbound rules, also you won't be able to connect. Or if the machine is disturbed, okay, stopped or something, that case also you cannot connect.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, so try it once, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
So I know many have successfully connected. Please patient. I'm just repeating for those who couldn't do it. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to show you a second method, alternative method. So some people have having
One
issues.
second. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I have a small doubt. You selected the more choices and then you use the virtual machine username and all this password, whatever we said. Why we need to do that directly? Can't we use the system username and password? Why you selected that
How do you? Okay, ma'am, can you log in with your username and password in my system? No,
No.
right?
What my question here is, directly you can see that Helvin and all this.
No. The problem is what it is directly showing is my local system username. It may not be same as my virtual machine, right? The virtual machine I have used something else. I may use Alvin123. I may use admin, some other username, right? So you have to give your virtual machine username and password. That is why we are going for more choices, more accounts, and we are adding an account there. So your local machine username may not be always same as your virtual machine, right? So that is
Yeah, got it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
So what is the second method? Yesterday, share the steps alone in the WhatsApp. So you can follow the steps. Go to the overview page. Okay, virtual machine page. Go to this connect option. Okay, settings, connect option. Okay, so I hope you can see here. Yeah. So go to settings, connect option. Connect. Okay, so my page virtual machine. I was in overview. I'm switching to connect. Settings, connect. Okay. So now you will come to this page. Zoom out. You'll be getting a page like this. You'll see your public IP address, all the details. You can see the port is 3389. That means RDP is enabled. Okay. So come down. If you come down, you'll see native RDP here. Okay, native RDP. You go to connect. Go to native RDP. Okay. You can click the download RDP file. Okay. So these steps I have shared yesterday in the WhatsApp group. Option 2, I have given it as connecting to virtual machine, Windows virtual machine, option 2. Okay, so click on this download RDP file. Okay, I'll repeat it again. I'll show it again. Don't worry. Okay, click on the download RDP file. Okay, so you can directly download this RDP file. So you can click save. So you will be downloading. If you look at my downloads, you can see here, Helvin machine 1 RDP. Okay, I have downloaded RDP before. That's why. So .rdp. Okay, I am downloading a file with .rdp extension. Okay. So if I double click on this downloaded file, again it will tell me to trust the publisher. Okay, like a verification will come. Okay, so don't worry, it's your own RDP file from your own portal. So don't worry, it's not harmful. So click connect here. I hope you can see my connect button. Click connect here. Okay, so you will be directly going to this login screen. So you can see here, okay, my Helvin, my proper username is coming here. Whatever I am given for my virtual machine, directly the username is coming here. So in this case, I just need to type only my password there. Okay, so for those who are not able to use the first method, you can go with this method. This you may feel it is more convenient. Okay, if you don't have this more choices option, because depends on your Windows operating system, sometimes these more choices may not come. So you can go with this option. Okay, I'll repeat again. You go to virtual machine page. Okay, this is my overview. You don't have to do anything. You just go to the connect option here, settings, under settings tab, left side pane, connect. Okay, you'll see the native RDP. Okay, download RDP file. Previously it used to give a confirmation here also. I think now it is not showing, but it's fine. And you can save it.
Sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, what if it is native SSH? It is not RDP.
It should be RDP, ma'am. If you are creating a virtual machine using RDP protocol, it should be RDP. Are you trying with your Ubuntu?
Oh, yes, sir. Ubuntu.
That is This method is for your Windows machine.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Does it mean that using putty we cannot connect the Windows machines?
Putty, if you see there are RDP option, I don't think there is a RDP option there. Putty
No,
is
there is a
dedicated
telnet
client.
option.
Telnet option
There
will
is a
not
telnet
work.
option.
No, it won't work. So
Okay.
Putty is a client dedicated for SSH.
Okay, fine, thank you.
So if you download this file, double click on it. You connect. Okay, I'll just connect and show, and I'll wind up the session. Okay, so enter my password test at the rate 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I know most of you are connected successfully. Okay, for those who couldn't connect, I'll show. Okay, so again a confirmation screen will come. Okay, click yes. Okay, now you'll open up a new window. Okay, there will be a new window opening up like this. Okay, it will take time. Please be patient. Okay, and also just immediately after setting up your operating system, if you try to log in, you may get errors. Okay, because there's a cool off period for the machine to run properly. Okay, so this is something related to my Windows OS settings. Okay, let's try. But you can see what I'm seeing here is basically my Windows screen. Okay, so I'll accept it. Okay, so it will be taking me to the desktop. So in this desktop, you're free to use. You can use it as a normal system here. Since it is 1 GB RAM, virtual CPU, it will be a little slow. Otherwise, if you're going with a higher configuration, you can even use this as a server. Okay, you can use IaaS server management tool or any other softwares, Apache or anything. And you can even use it as a web server also. Okay, so you can completely use as a normal machine. What all you can do, we use local host, we run Django, so many things we do, right? Same way, this machine also you can customize and use however you like. Okay, so you have a minimize option here. You have a like small window option here. Okay, so you can use it like this. And once you close this window, your connection will be closed. Okay, you can minimize it. Okay, and you can go back to RDP again like this. So this red color rectangle shows what you're seeing is your virtual machine screen. Okay, this start menu here. Okay, it's not my start menu. Okay, this is my virtual machine start menu. You can see this is Windows 10, but my system was Windows 11. Okay, then if you close it, it will close. Okay, so that's it.
Sir, it will not interfere with our existing.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely not. It won't.
So is it taking any space on our hard disk?
No, it won't take any space on your hard disk. Only the space for if you're downloading the putty, that's it, that will. Or if you are downloading the RDP file, that's it, nothing else. Absolutely no space. It has no connection with your hard disk. It is completely running on your virtual hard disk.
Okay.
Yeah, only thing you need a good internet connection. That's it. Okay, so
So
nowadays
now if
what
we want
companies
to-
do? Yes, ma'am.
So now if we want to open that virtual machine again on our system, then what steps we will be following?
Same steps. If you have not closed it, if you have minimized it, you can see here. If you have closed it, you have to again connect it using RDP.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Every time you have to make a connection, you have to just log in. That's it. Yeah. See, yesterday I discussed so much theory about this virtual machine. So what nowadays companies do at the office, okay, at premise, they will have just a very basic system, a basic setup, basic machine. And on cloud, they will have a good configuration machine. Okay, high configuration machine. So what they do, they just use this machine. Okay, what company have the monitor, the keyboard or CPU, or like small configuration. This will be just to access internet. Okay, all their development and deployment and machine learning, everything will be running on this cloud machine. Okay, so that is how nowadays things work. So why? Because anytime I can increase the configuration easily, one click, and also I have to pay only as much as I use. Okay, on demand. Okay, pay as you go. So that is how nowadays it works. Any other general queries? Yes, Shashank, I'm done with this one revision of virtual machine. We had demonstrated Windows and also Ubuntu connection.
Sir, how can I access my softwares through that virtual machine? Like I want to use Microsoft Excel.
You have to install it, ma'am. For example, if you want to install Excel in this system, go to the browser in the virtual machine and download it and install as usual. You cannot, you cannot use the software which you installed in your local PC. You have to set up everything there.
Okay, sir.
From zero. Otherwise, you have if you have a exe file in your system, then there are some methods like you can use a software called FileZilla or something, and you can send the file from your local machine to there. In Windows, you can actually copy paste. Yeah, that is a good question. I'll take
Sir,
that.
even if I download it from the browser, will it occupy space on my computer system?
No, it won't. Everything is in there. No, everything is there cloud. Nothing will occupy in your
What will be the storage of that virtual machine? It is in the cloud?
Yeah, whatever we allocated. I think by default it is 100 GB around.
So
whichever package we take.
Can you please show me the steps through which I can see that storage on my cloud?
Yes,
where
sure.
I have been downloading my software through virtual machines.
Yes, sure.
I want to see that storage.
Yeah, you can go to PC, my PC in your cloud machine, and you can see that hard disk capacity. The only thing, no, this is little slow because we have choose a very minimal configuration. So there will be little delay. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. So this PC, go to this PC.
Okay.
There you will see your hard disk. Okay, is this this is not my client PC. Okay, see 126 hard disk, 126 GB hard disk. This is my virtual machine hard disk. Okay, this is my virtual hard disk.
Okay.
I will show you something interesting. For example, in this desktop, if I want to copy from my local machine, it actually work with copy paste. We can actually work with copy paste. I'll show you that. So in desktop, I'm creating a folder. Okay, this is in my virtual machine. I'm creating a folder. So FDP. So it is slow because we are running a Windows 10 Pro on 1 GB RAM. Okay, so you should understand that delay is because of that. So this is my virtual machine file explorer. Okay, so I want to take a file from my local machine. So I'll minimize the virtual machine screen. Okay. So what you see here is my local machine desktop. Okay. So what I do here, okay, I'll copy this file. You can just copy this file, Control C, and you can just try pasting here. Yeah. So I uploaded a file to my virtual machine. Okay. You see this Ubuntu all command text file was there in my local PC desktop. I uploaded it into my virtual machine desktop. So if I give you, if I give you my login details and password, if you log into my virtual machine also, you can see this file. Understood? So basically uploaded a file from my local PC to my virtual machine. So just copy paste work because both are Windows. Okay, that's why this is working just like that. Okay, both are Windows. That's why it's easily working.
So every time if we need to open our virtual machine, we have to repeat those steps every time. Connection with the remote desktop.
Yes.
Copy paste the IP address.
Yeah, every time you can just double click on the RDP file. So that means you just have to type your password itself. No need to copy paste IP address. So you can use the RDP method, which we discussed today. That is more convenient.
Okay, great.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Shashank, one second, sir. Shashank, is it okay if I take time or do you want to start?
Yes, sure. What we can do, we can take time till 11:15, then we can give a break of 10 to 15 minutes and then I'll start.
Yeah,
so you can take up the queries related to virtual machines on both Windows and Linux.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Shashank. Yeah. Yes, sir, please ask.
If somebody deletes my resource, then would I get my data recovered back or it will be deleted permanently?
Yeah, that is no. When we're setting up, we had some option for data backup and all those things. So virtual machine, when you are configuring, what configuration you have taken based on that. As of now, if somebody must have deleted, then unfortunately you won't get it back because we didn't use any backup options, right? We did not go with any option, such option. Yeah. But
So
don't
how to
worry.
put?
In a real life situation, no, you don't have to worry about it. Because when your
Okay.
administrator create your virtual machine, they will take care of that. They will make sure proper permissions and all. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, what happened now? I have given all of you contributor access. Okay, all the faculty members are contributors and EduNet people. We are having owner access. Okay, so both of us have almost same privileges. But in a real life scenario, this will never happen. Okay, every user will have role-based privilege only. Okay, so they will get their own privilege. So don't worry, somebody else cannot come and delete your resource. It won't happen.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other doubts regarding
Sir,
anything?
excuse
Sir,
me.
can you please elaborate
Hello,
some
sir.
more advantages of this virtual machine?
It's yeah, ma'am.
Sir,
See.
excuse me. I have you one more doubt, sir.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Generally, in a lab session, yeah, in a lab, generally we will have multiple system will be in sharing mode, right? One system to another system. Can we able to connect this virtual machine? I mean to say, we can be able to connect this virtual machine into sharing.
Yes, you can. Yeah. See, people
How
even.
how can we do that?
Yeah, people, what they do even create a virtual lab itself. Like, mean they can create a group of 10 or 15 virtual machines and they can connect it. You can enable networking, everything you can do. Everything you do in a real life physical system, everything you can do there also. So remember, we had a virtual network option. You have to make sure all the machines will fall into one virtual network. Okay, then you can do the networking part there also. Like same like how we do networking, they can do that. Okay, so somebody was asking the advantages. There are so many advantages, right? Yesterday we discussed. Okay, very low initial setup cost. Why? Because it is a subscription based, right? So you have to pay only for 1 month. If I'm buying a 1 TB performance system, high performance system, I have to pay like 2-3 lakhs at a time. If I want to purchase 10 systems, I have to spend like crores of rupees on it. On the other side, I can just rent it for 1 month. So I have to pay for only that 1 month price. Okay, next thing what we discussed many times yesterday, scalability. Okay, so you can always increase the resources. Okay, you can always increase the configuration. Okay, that is there. Second thing, what we discussed, availability. Okay, that means there will be always high uptime. Okay, high uptime will be there. There won't be a downtime. We don't have to worry about the machine not being available or having anything. Then security. Imagine if you're setting up your on-premise, it's a very headache. But Azure is being a tech giant in the field of cloud. Not only Azure, AWS, everybody. They have a dedicated security engineers, mechanism, firewalls, everything. So you can
Sir, these
always.
three advantages, scalability, availability, and security, these will be achieved only after getting subscription from the cloud now.
Yes. You have to. Your cost factor will be only the subscription. So all these things I'm telling the advantages of using cloud mechanism.
Okay.
Okay, and also I can stop it at any time, no, on demand. Okay, see, I'm starting a company, so I'm doing with this setup. Okay, I'm going with this setup. So after 1 month, I realize, okay, my company is not profitable. So what I can do, I can just stop my subscription. So I don't have to waste money on it. I can just close my company, right? So that anytime you can stop it, anytime you can release your resources. Okay. These are very few, some advantages. If you go deep into it, you can see many more sophisticated mechanisms. Yeah.
Yes.
Any other doubts?
No, sir. I have gained so much clarity on this today.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So I hope all are able to do the hands-on. Yeah, there is a difficulty from our side also because of the huge number, but I'm trying my best. I hope all of you are successfully completed the practicals. Yeah. If any other doubts regarding any practical, not only theoretical, if you have any doubts, practical, putty, anything, you can ask. So somebody was asking when should I use Ubuntu? Yeah,
Sir,
yes,
I have one query. Sir,
Yeah.
if you're talking about the Windows, then we can copy any of the file from our local PC to this virtual machine of Windows, right?
Yes.
But if we are creating virtual machine in Linux and we have a file, we have a like local PC is Windows. So I
Yes,
think
yes.
we can't copy to this Linux virtual machine.
No, you cannot copy. The first point is, the first point here is, the user CUI. Okay, Linux server are working on CUI, and the Windows operating system we use, okay, it was GUI. Okay, that is why it could easily copy paste. So if you want to send some file to Linux server, then you have to use something called FTP. Okay, file transfer protocol. You have to use a FTP client. Okay, FTP client you have to use to send
Okay,
files
with
to.
the FTP, I can copy this
Yes, yes.
any file from Windows to my this Linux virtual machine, right?
Definitely. Yes, yes, definitely you can. So our putty was a SSH client. SSH client. Like that, there is a FTP client called FileZilla. Okay, very commonly used server software called FileZilla. This is a FTP client. You can use this FileZilla software and you can send your files to this one. So the interface is very similar. Okay, putty like only. You can copy the IP address. You can give the authentication. Then you will get a screen. So where you can upload your files from your Windows or Linux or anything, any operating system to your Ubuntu server. So if you know that 95% of the servers are running on Ubuntu, okay, you must be knowing that 95% of the servers on the web are running on Ubuntu. Why? Because of the security aspect of it. Okay, so it is very less prone to attacks compared to Windows machines. So all of them are using any FTP software like this, FileZilla or something. See, just because my server is Ubuntu, I cannot use Ubuntu in my local machine. No, it doesn't make any sense. So what people do, you can use Windows, no issue. Use any third-party software like this, establish a connection to your server, and upload your files. No issue.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes,
sir. So my local machine is Windows, and what the instance I have created is of Ubuntu, but then I'm not able to connect using putty. So what would be the solution?
What is the error you are getting, ma'am?
Sir, no error actually, but then I'm not, access is denied.
Okay, access denied means your password is wrong. That is the issue. Okay.
But sir, I have written the password and the same password I've given.
No.
But
What
still
happens? No. Putty, when you're typing the password, sometimes we won't feel it if we are typing. No, that is the issue. I'll show you once. Putty. Okay, I'll just close this putty connection.
Okay.
Okay, close the connection. Just run my putty once. Oh, sorry. Okay, so my virtual machine. Yeah, so this is my Linux machine. Yeah, so I'm copying the IP address. Putty, I'm typing my IP address, clicking open. Okay, so this screen, when you type your username, you can see that. Okay, so when you're typing the password, you cannot see, no. So sometimes what happens, we may type incorrectly or repeatedly. So just type exactly once when you're seeing the green cursor here. Okay, just type exactly once and click enter. Okay, so I'm typing here test. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Click enter. Okay, so yeah. So if you are typing it exactly correct, then definitely you will get connected. Okay, make sure caps lock and all those things. Yeah. So access denied is only because your login credentials are not correct. Yes, yes. That's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope.
Yeah, I guess there are no more queries left for these virtual machines. So what we can do, we can take a break of 10-15 minutes and then we'll start with the new topic.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I have
So,
one query.
sure.
Helvin, sir. Sir,
Yes,
after
ma'am.
this FDP, we won't have the subscription. So, what is the way we can continue working on Azure? Is there any other way, like?
Yes,
like
ma'am. What you can do, you have two options. You can go and take a individual subscription, but for that you need a credit card. Okay, so for 1 year, they will give you a limited access, like $200 or something, they will give you access. You can do that. After 1 year, they will be charging from your credit card. That is one option. Or better option, there is a student subscription option. Okay, so students also have an ID card, valid ID card, they can try for student subscription. Okay, that is also giving you access with a limited amount in your account. Okay, it's like in your wallet, they will top up for like a particular amount. Till that amount, you can do experiments. Okay, till you consume that much amount, you can do experiments.
Okay, sir. Once I had the student subscription, but can I do that again with a different Outlook ID? Is that possible?
Yes, you can do, not an issue. Student subscription, you can set up in any Outlook ID, not an issue.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll share my
Sir,
screen for the timer. Yeah.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, my Outlook mail ID is my email ID only, sir.
Okay. So have you?
But I did not receive.
Have you shared it in the cloud sheet, sir? Your Outlook ID?
Shared in cloud sheet, sir.
Please add it in the cloud sheet, sir. We'll send you invite.
Already added, sir.
Okay, then what is the issue? Is your email ID ending with outlook.com domain?
That is also included, sir.
Then we'll check it, sir. Your name is, sir, I'll note it down and I'll check.
M.V. Subbareddy, sir.
Subbareddy, sir. Okay, sir, I'll check it right away.
75.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, faculties. Yeah.
I'm not able to connect to the virtual machine Windows, getting the error remote desktop can't connect to the remote computer for one of the reasons. This is the
Just
error
make
coming.
sure. Yeah, make sure that your remote desktop is running state. Go to check the status, it is running state. Second thing, make sure you enabled RDP when you're setting up. No, you have enabled RDP. Try the second method.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The next session will start at 11:30.
Yeah, I'm putting a timer, ma'am. Once it is over, we'll start.